Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosie Victoria and I'm the creator of the Misfit Business Lounge, a brand that supports you with the three main pillars of wealth creation and stepping into your soul expression: energy, strategy, and identity. Now, Leo, you are here because you are ready to dive into what's in store for you for the month of December and how you're going to close the year ending on a high, feeling like the best version of yourself. Now, Leo, right now, the energy around you is highly frustrated and there is a lot of sensitive energy. And I can see that there's this element of pettiness where you feel like certain relationships around you, whether that be intimate relationships, friendship, family, certain relationships around you are feeling like they're holding on to a lot of negativity and a lot of tension. Now, what Spirit is bringing to the surface for me is this huge realization that there's a reason why certain conflict is materializing, and there's a reason why that there's a lot of pettiness that is gathering in your energy. Because I feel what we're noticing right now is your feelings for other people are actually a reflection on yourself. And so you're finding yourself feeling frustrated at relationships and friendships, and you're also finding yourself feeling frustrated at business and career. But it's because you're not fully satisfied with some of the choices in which you're making around you. And Spirit is showcasing to me that your daily routine is not fully serving you. And so Leo, as you're listening to this, it is actually time to mix things up and get comfortable with where are you frustrated in your life? Because often we can feel frustrated at other people when there's something that we need to do for ourselves. And this is why, Leo, as we're coming into December, your self-love and your self-appreciation is the most important thing, because how you feed yourself and how you give to yourself is what's going to create these shifts in your reality. And I feel like you've been so wrapped up by finding problems and faults and everything else around you that you've not been given to yourself to the deepest degree. And so Spirit is coming through right now, Leo, and encouraging you to do the work on yourself. What you really need to look at right now is that self-reflection and how your outward situations are actually making you reflect on yourself. I feel like this is a time of sitting and processing where you're the problem, right? And that's a really hard thing to say because nobody wants to sit there and think, well, I'm the problem. But there's a real value in sitting there in that I'm the problem. What changes can I make? I'm the problem. How do I need to work on myself? I'm the problem. What do I need to do to work through my insecurities? And it just feels right now that there's changes, and there's changes that begin with you. I feel like there's a lot going on right now in your reality, specifically in your relationships. But I also feel like when it comes down to relationships, you have to be self-confident in yourself, and you have to move forward from that position of self-confidence. I get the impression that you feel like you're hiding behind somebody else, and whether that's hiding behind somebody else's career or whether that's hiding behind somebody else's way of thinking, there's very much this feeling of I'm hiding behind somebody else, and that's not serving you. I feel like you're spending too much time caught up in your own feelings, but also actually physically caught up in the same four walls. And so you're probably feeling like you're looking around and there's so much consuming you right now. And this is your reminder that you get to decide not to be consumed and to say, do you know what? I'm not entertaining this, because you need to get out more. It feels like you need to get out more. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to get out of the same four walls, and you need to start taking action for your future. The steps that you need to take on you right now are so important. And so it is about accountability and action and committing to yourself the way that is truly needed. And so Spirit is really bringing you into this grounded root energy and how you can take accountability for that grounded root and putting time and attention into yourself. It does feel like Spirit wants you to wake up and realize that there is so much potential out there. And the situations around you that you're frustrated at almost don't warrant that frustration, but they are going to warrant you to do that internal work, or you're going to continue to push other people and situations away. And so what do you need to do right now to ground and work on yourself? What do you need to do to put your focus into your own reality and commit to yourself to the deepest possible degree? Spirit is reminding you that that foundational energy is so important, and really bringing you into this ground of okay, I am ready to find what lights me up, because I feel like that's changing. And maybe it's that your partner's going out to work and you're not. Or maybe it's that your kids are getting older, or your business is changing and it's not lighting you up in the same way. And you're having to rediscover who you actually are and what is going to serve you as you're going into 2026. And I feel like you need more for yourself. And so this is your reminder to do things with your friends away from, couples. This is your reminder to go and have an activity for yourself. This is your reminder to do the things that are going to bring you joy and understand that there's a real value in you finding that happiness and having that happiness. Now, as you're listening to this reading, Leo, please do drop me a like and subscribe down below and tell me what is coming to the surface. I want to know exactly how you are going to start to commit to yourself and pull away from needing to be like meshed in all of your thoughts and your feelings, because I know you're frustrated at other people, but what you have to remember is that you're not here to hide behind other people, Leo. You are here to thrive in your own life, and you can give yourself that emotional fulfillment if you look at the pathways that are going to give that to you. This is your reminder that the relationships around you can't give you the emotional fulfillment in which you want, but you can give yourself the emotional fulfillment in which you want. And so look at the pathways around you. What are you going to do to give yourself that emotional fulfillment, and realize that you can't lose sight of yourself in your relationships and in the situations around you. Now, lots of love, Leo. Keep tuned for more monthly episodes and stay on my YouTube platform for all things money, science, business, and working on yourself holistically.